versus the New York Jets. It might be one of the most illustrious and seen games all season. This is a huge deal that Trent Williams is back. Chase, you played quarterback in the NFL for 14 years, so the answer to this question you will actually know best. You're the quarterback. The left tackle protects the blind side of the quarterback. There's literally a movie called The Blind Side because of how important this position is. Does this Trent Williams news, him being back in practice, does it put all the Niners' concerns to rest?
Absolutely. Even though they're one of the 6th oldest teams in the NFL, you know who's sleeping good at night?
Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy. Oh, my gosh. The best tackle in football. The dude's making $20.5 million this year. He's the 6th highest paid tackle. Okay? I don't think he's the 6th best, do you?
Not even.
No, he needs to be number 1 above Tristan Wirfs for the Bucs, who's making $28.1. You talk about the blind side, okay? We talked about it yesterday on a rehearsal. As a quarterback, if you're Brock Purdy, you doing a 3-step drop. You ain't worried about Trent Williams. You doing a 5-step drop. You're not really worried about it. As soon as you get into 7-step drops in the play action, run game, pass game, you're holding the football. Why did I say about Brock Purdy? He likes to hold the football because these are deeper developing Kyle Shanahan routes. So if he holds the football, who's protecting your blind side? If you can't see, it's pretty easy, Acho. It's easy math. You follow me here? You can't see behind you, okay? There's a defensive end screaming up the field. You're worried about it. Now, we talked about it in rehearsal as well, and I think it's great because I'm going to say the other point of it is Kyle Shanahan, he doesn't need to use tight ends and running backs on that side of the offensive line anymore to chip, to block, to do anything. Release Kittle, release CMC.
No doubt.
Hey, you play defense. 5 receivers out in a route. How much more difficult is it for you to cover than 3 receivers in the route?
Exactly right.
You can use your tight ends and your running backs. Tight ends and running backs are good versus what coverage? Zone coverage. What are most teams going to be doing against the 49ers' potent offense with Brandon Ayuk back? They're playing zone. They ain't playing man. They're going to get run by with Deebo Samuel, CMC. I mean, it just adds to the weapon, man. This puts them at the top of the NFC, joining the Detroit Lions. Because you got your guy back.
That's incredibly well said. You talked about running back, so let me go to the all-time leading rusher for the Eagles. LeSean McCoy, Trent Williams, a big dog. He back in the building.
Yeah,
he said yesterday during rehearsal how big a deal it was. Does it the news put all the Niners concerns?
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. I mean, you get your best player, right? I'll talk about this, the confidence. Having one of our best players, not even his best player, but probably the best player in that division, if you're being technical. And then now he's on our team. He's back. He's ready to go. He's motivated to play again. When you go into war, you need your best guys.
Yes, sir.
Right? I don't want to go to war with half ready. Nah, we got our big guy, big security guard. He's ready to go. So I just think that having 7 All-Pros last year is a lot. They all came back. So now we got a running back. And this might be like the redemption tour, right? Yeah. We got there back-to-back years, and we didn't get it done. Let's get it this year. Because it might be the last dance. The quarterback's about to get a lot of money. Everybody can't make it. This is a chance to get your best player back, get the offense ready. CMC's coming back from the calf injury, right? And defense is solid. The Niners are the Niners. Only question mark on the Niners is, can they finish?
Here's my question for you. I don't know why I haven't thought of this up until now. I believe during the 2010s, the 3 best left tackles in football were Joe Thomas, Tyron Smith, Jason Peters. LeSean McCoy played with Jason Peters. Jason Peters went to 8 straight Pro Bowls at left tackle for the Philadelphia Eagles, went to 2 All-Pros. But here's why I'm asking Shady this question. I apologize for not knowing it sooner. Jason Peters in 2012 missed the whole season with an Achilles. What was the difference for you, Shady, when you had Jason Peters, who was an All-Pro in 2011, then an All-Pro in 2013 when Shady McCoy set the Eagles single-season record with 1,600 yards when he was there? The year before you didn't, he wasn't there. What was the difference for you as a running back when he was there versus when he wasn't?
Big difference for me. First of all, I'm a type of running back that can catch the ball and run the ball. Right? So there's times where it's 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. Sometimes I might get a route. Now he's not there, I got a chip block. I got to help out with the left tackle. I can't get on the route. I can't get the one-on-one with the linebacker. And they're happy because they don't want to guard me.
Exactly right.
Okay, and then running the ball. 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1, I know where we're going. There's no question we are going to Jason Peters' side. When he's not there, I got to make guys miss in the backfield. And a lot of times we're not getting the first down. So when you have a guy like that, and last part, the confidence part. When I come up to the line, right, and I know 71, that was his number, 71. When he's in there, I'm super confident. Yeah, we going to the left side. Stop us if you can. You can't. Y'all watched the college game yesterday, Boston College and Florida State? They couldn't stop a nosebleed in the Mike Tyson fight. So if you can't do that, imagine if you don't have your best tackle there. It's the same thing.
I'll say this for context, James, and take us home. 2012, when Jason Peters, Shady's left tackle, wasn't there, Shady averaged 70 yards per game. Obviously, Shady got hurt that year, only played 8 games, had 12 games, had 840 rushing yards. The next year, Jason Peters is back. First team All-Pro. Shady McCoy averages 100 yards per game. Shady McCoy sets the Eagles' single-season rushing record.
First team All-Pro.
First team All-Pro. Shady has 1,600 yards. So when you think about running backs and when you think about the Niners team, just know real first-hand experience in the facility, that was the difference for Shady McCoy, James Jones.
Hey, James, and that year, when he's coming back, I know I'll be in the end zone. I know I'll be in the end zone. So the whole year, off season, I'm practicing my touchdown dance. You know what I mean? I'm Dougie upset because I get in the end zone a lot because he's back. We're going to be there prime time.
In the Niners organization, man, we can all feel safe tonight. You know, it's crazy, man, because, you know, my wife always tell me, like, when I'm not home, my kids be setting the alarm. They be locking the doors. You know what I mean? They know that, you know, they got to protect mommy and all that. But when daddy come home, they don't do none of that. The door's wide open. Sometimes we wake up, the garage is up and all that. You know what I'm saying?
They living good.
You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like, man, daddy home, man, protection is home. The big dog is back, right? You talk about 5-step, 3-step, 7-step. I don't care if it's 13 steps. Trent is not finna give up a sack. Your blind side is protected. Kyle Shanahan, now that you calling plays, you can get to anything and everything you want to get to because you know I ain't got to worry about this side of the field. You know who else it benefits? The receivers. I don't have to rush nothing now. When I see press coverage, Sauce Gardner come up here to guard Brandon, now you got to see press coverage. You know what? I could take my time on my releases. I can get into my routes. You know what? Because we are going to have the protection to protect Brock Purdy. And what does Brock Purdy do? Hold the ball. He going to be able to hold the ball and get the football out to them boys. Trent means everything to this team. Without Trent, it is no Super Bowl. With Trent, you have a chance to
I do think they started slow, though, right? I just feel like when you have all them guys that's sitting out, holding out and all that, they're not playing with the players and et cetera. Like Bosa. Bosa's a hell of a player, but he had a slow start because he had to sit out. Now you got the Jets, who was really good defense, really good team, and they all been there. Aaron Rodgers missed the dare. But they all been there.
Some dudes is different, though.
We're going to find out. Not Trent, but more like IU.
I agree with that wholeheartedly.